In the spirit of the love of all things square wire, let's make a plain square wire ring. Maybe we'll add beads, maybe we won't, I don't know. This is about a foot, a third of a meter, real simple. Get your ring mandrel. Anyone will do, but I got this cool one that's stepped, so you can make the same size all the way across this whole space. And you can't get them because they're hard to find now. But if you really want one, you can get it, but a regular gradual one will do. Anyway, let's do a 7. And no, that's not how we do this. This is I forgot, I haven't done one of these in a while. Okay, so we're gonna bend it right in the middle, make a very, very tight, teeny tiny loop. You can even pull it tighter if you need to, but that's good. It's about the size of the head of a pin. Get it as tight as you can. You don't have to be perfect. If you're not perfect, I won't come and find you. Oh yeah, so now we're folding these over like this to make this weird shape that means kindness and affection. I invented it. And just to make it a little funky, we're going to take one side and bend it a little bit like that. So it kind of goes off to the side like that. Isn't that amazing? Now we're going to do a double twist. And we're going to bend it a little more to the side like that. So it's kind of on a right angle. And we're going to take these two guys and kind of smooth them out. And we're going to bring them around. Now, this part is a little bit not smooth. You just got to do it. So you just kind of bend it around in the shape of a circle. Oh, but square wire makes everything so much smoother and easier. And you're going to stab both ends right through the heart. Stab through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bat. No, that's not nice. That's not nice. Who would say that? Nobody would say that. All right, so we're coming around. We have it going through. We're coming around, and when you start to get into the shape of a ring, then you put on the mandrel. Get it to the size you want. Move out of the way, stuff in my way. And let's see, what are we doing? 7? Let's do a 7. Let's do an 8. I'm feeling like an 8. I don't know why. Press it tight. You want to get it tight. Now you got to press it all around, get it tight from every angle. So squeeze it in. Actually, this would be a good time to go a little bit lower than the size you want, just to get the tightness really in there. I'm going to go down to a 6 just to show you what I mean. Get that tightness good, nice and round. Press it from all sides, maybe even a 5. Let's get that tightness in there. Maybe a 4. Let's go crazy. Okay, now we slide it back up. Bump, back up to our 8, okay? Now we take these guys, and one at a time, we bend them out like that. So pretty. Look at that square wire being all pretty. Square wire, you're so beautiful. Do you know how beautiful you are? All right, and now you just have fun. You just basically do whatever you want. Like, I don't know, you look up some other ring videos I made and get some ideas, but for these, I'm just going to, what am I gonna do? I don't know, I'm having too much fun. I think I'm going to cut this one a little shorter, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna make him a swirl. So I'm gonna pinch him right there and bend him, and then I'm carefully pinch him so I don't slip. Careful, there we go. Now I'm gonna go sideways and roll. Squeezing tight, because if you don't go tight, you're gonna slip, and if you slip, you're gonna scratch. Okay, so we make that a swirl. Is coming around. Swirl's coming around. Yes. Now I'm just gonna put that swirl over there so he's not in the way. This one, what are we gonna do with this one? Let's kind of give the heart a frame, a really pretty frame, right? And come around, like come underneath there to anchor it, right? Let's not make the frame come out too far. Let's not get crazy here. Let's just frame it just right and pull this part in really tight. Just come around. Good. I like that. And I think we can end it with another swirl. This was the end of the wire because I just started a new spool. So that's why that's a little crinkly. So I don't need all that crinkly nonsense. So I'm just going to cut that off. And so I'll have a little baby swirl at the end. Just a little baby one. Just roll it, press it against the ring, and that's it. There we have a cute little heart. Isn't it cute? It's nice and cute. Put it back on the ring mandrel. Make sure it is taking the full shape of a ring and it's the same size you wanted. See, it's down to a 7 now. I got to get it back up to an 8. Ooh, it's really tight now. Maybe I should keep it at a 7. That's fine. We'll make it a 7.5. Whoa. compromise. So I want to press this down though. I want everything pressed. You want stuff to lay flat against the finger. You don't want it to stick up. It looks super unprofessional if it's sticking up. Plus it'll snag on stuff and it'll stab people and start all kinds of new controversies with people you don't want to start with in your life. You don't want to make new enemies just because your ring accidentally stabs someone. That's like the worst. It's the worst reason to make people hostile towards you. Okay, cool. Feeling that. That one got a little weird right there. Let's give it a little bend. Get that a little bit more rounded. Just come up a little bit millimeter at a time. Just give it. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be what it's going to be. Maybe squeeze it that way. That's better, yeah. Ooh, square wire is really strong too. Square wire, you're so beautiful and strong and amazing in every way. Square wire, will you be my best friend? All right, I'm feeling it. Now you can get some really thin, like 26 gauge silver wire. It doesn't have to be square. And you can thread in some cute little beads around the edge. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. But this is good just the way it is. Oh, what the heck. Let's put some cute little beads around in there. These are little teeny tiny, I think they're Imperial Jasper. They might be smaller than 4mm. They might be 3mm. I'm not sure, but they're so cute. And when you hold them up to normal 4mm beads, they look a little bit smaller. See, that's a 4mm. And look how they look tiny bit smaller. Let's get our 26 gauge silver. Let's take 10 inches and hope it's enough. All right. Basically, we're just going to start at one end, maybe this end, and we're going to wrap it a couple times and then make a little swirly, just like that swirly, but a teeny tiny one. And then we're just going to thread a bead through and come around, thread a bead, come around, thread a bead, until we get up to here. And then we'll probably wrap it in there, make another little swirly, and maybe tuck it somewhere. Yay, let's do it. I wrapped it around the heart side too. I think it's probably good to wrap it on this side and that side, make a stronger ring. Now we don't want a big swirl, so just take a little bit. But that's the wire so thin, it's gonna make a teeny tiny swirl, so that's good. Just gonna roll the little swirl. Okay, that's right in there. Now this swirl, because it makes such a thin wire, it's kind of snaggable. It can be yanked, caught on something. So you can either tuck it really in deep, or if you like how pretty it is, just fold it up, put a tiny drop of E6000 right in there, fold it back down. So easy. We'll make this one a swirl too. Again, we don't need this much. We don't want it to be too big of a swirl. There we go. All right. Again, you can put a little E6000 under that swirl to get it to stay. Just a tiny dab. You don't want it to stick out on the other side. Oh, yeah. Okay.